Mm, that's sad. Oh my God, that is so sad. That is so sad. That is so sad. Oh my God. I I hope to God somebody got, please tell me somebody was recording that. Somebody please tell me that somebody was recording that. Please, because they kicked me out the app, and it was before I had like, it didn't even let me exit and save it. Like, please, was somebody recording? Lex the exec, please. Hold on. I'm screenshot. I'm going to message you. I'm going to message you after this. No, I'm telling you, the moment I said, I hope y'all got it, I just broke it down. They cut it. Phone froze. What? And I just turned on the live archive, so this one is gonna save. I just turned it on and I checked. It wasn't there. Oh man. Oh man. Who else got it? Was anybody else recording? If you were recording, say that you were recording. I'm about to see if I can get some. Okay, the governor screen recording. Yes, sir. I'm gonna hit you up too. Nestor the interpreter. Did you also screen record? Y'all. Okay. I was record. Yeah. Say you're recording. If you say I got it, that's going to confuse me a little bit. Oh, Pepe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I already got you on DMs, so I might just hit you. Yeah, no, please, I need somebody to send me that because I snapped. I snapped. I don't even remember what I was saying, y'all. That's wild. Okay. All right, well, it looked like it don't look like he coming back up. And that's okay, because I got to wrap up anyways. I got somewhere to be in about 20 minutes. Yes, sir. So y'all got about 20 more minutes. Yes, get the pencil. I did. If I don't get that live, then y'all who got it, y'all got it, bro. Y'all got it, bro. Oh, he sent a request. He is coming back up. He coming. Oh my gosh, I was so sad, but I'm glad y'all got it because that was some fire. I might even just trim it down and just post that part. Yeah, I got a couple people to message after this. Oh my Lord. Jeez. Wild, bro. Wild. Didn't even have a chance to save it. You up here, bro?
I'm still here.
Okay, I hear you. I couldn't hear you.
I know. It's like I was because I was taking notes myself, and it just froze up. You know, it kicked me off, and then it said, you know, you can't comment, and then it crashed the whole thing.
Yeah, straight crashed it. I was like, no. Yeah, man. I hope y'all got that. Everything coming threes. Payment stream, note, indeed. Yep. Payment stream, no, indeed.
And this man did it for you twice.
Twice.
I'm trying to tell you.
Second time was better too, because I slowed it down and I made it a little bit more articulate the second time. First time I was kind of rambling.
Yep, you got all the sauce, and it's free. Come on.
Hey, but I see you, bro. I'm gonna message you because you be in the comments too. I'm low key gonna message you just to have you in my DMs because I be seeing you all the time. Mm-hmm. Carpenter versus Logan. I'm pinning it. Separated equals null and void. Null and void. That's real. There's a bunch of cases that say that. I got a bunch of other cases too on that similar thing. A lot of them actually, I got some cases from like 2010 on this. Recent cases between people and fighting Wells Fargo. I posted one of the videos. I posted one of the cases in a video, and I posted the section where it talked about the fact that U.S. Bank was trying to claim that it was a bearer instrument, and that's why they were able to do blah blah blah. Yes, it is nullified. It is nullified. Breaking the chain of title, mortgage becomes unenforceable because the deed is separated from the mortgage. Absolutely. Third time's the charm. Go through it again. Y'all trying to test my luck. They shut it off after the second time. If I go any deeper than that, I don't think I'll have a page. So we gonna hold on that. But like I said, we got like 20 minutes left max before I gotta go anyway.
Oh, it's almost midnight here.
Is it?
We've been on since 5 because I'm in Atlanta, so I'm on Eastern.
I feel it.
ATL's just waking up, but I'm about to go to sleep.
ATL Jacob. Yes, sir.
We got to do the black plate thing. Which state got the? I'm gonna come to that as well. Whichever state got the most black plates. Whew. That's gonna be fun. Could you imagine going down ATL past GSP? That's crazy. Yeah, Atlanta's a great city. Caleb, I sent you my my number as well.
I got it, bro.
All right. Bet, bro. See, when you can produce wins, you can lock in.
Fire.
Oh shit! I gotta clean my fucking room. Okay, hold on. Oh man. Because there's like I had to keep muting myself halfway through because there's like we're right in the middle of the city, so there's like all these cop cars and these ambulances. It was like crazy. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, but it's a fun time.
Indeed. Not complaining.
The Black Plate Live is on IG. It is on Auntie's page. Yes. You gotta find it. It was done November 22nd, 2023. There you go.
Get to scrolling. Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're lazy enough to not scroll down to November of 2023 because Auntie got so many posts, then, you know, right? That's your problem.
Real spill. Don't be going crazy with it.
I got so many other. There it is. I'm going to pull this up. Hold up. So, y'all seen this? Oh, no. Passport. Got everything. I got like so many of these. Hold up. You can get the black plates from Etsy or Amazon or buildasign.com. You can build your own. You just need the number, private property, private, you know, for non-commercial use. Oh, were you talking?
No, I just started.
Okay. I was just saying, somebody asked, where can you get the plates from? You just go on build a sign. You can build it. You just need the number, private property, US dot, for non-commercial use, and dot exempt. I mean, that's pretty much it. And if you can, put the dot number. You got to make sure that they can see it. It has to be visible. Surety bond is the Treasury's website. There's like a bunch of insurance companies. And you can get a bond for the car. Deregistration.
I'm pretty sure
is
you can do like 10 vehicles on one dot number.
What's that?
I said I'm pretty sure you can do up to 10 vehicles on one dot number, but it don't really matter because if you put the dot number on any car, any plate, it's going to be private property. So they can't tell you which. It's not like you can only put the plate on one car if you select one car. Like,
yeah, that's true. How would they know?
How would they know? They can't pull up your shit and just say private property.
So yeah, when they pull it up, right, on their, I think it's called the query system. I think the FMCSA spoke about it. Law enforcement, they can pull it up. They're gonna see, right? You have a carrier classification. It'll say private property, private passenger, non-commercial, and that's what you want, right? And you can either have your name on it or a trust name. I'd recommend you get a trust because you don't want people to know your name, but that's up to you. And that's it. I mean, and then if your vehicle VIN is not registered to the state, you deregister it by turning in your license plates. You get a form for every state. It's online. You can call them. They'll fax it, or you can print it off. You fill that out. You turn in your license plates. They deregister the vehicle. You surrender your license. You get a surety bond. That's it. I mean, and you put the plate on. But you can't skip this. You can't skip this. You can't have a state license and have your vehicle registered and then put a dot number on there. Like, that's how you get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You have to complete the process.
Give the plate back.
There you go. You should not be, when you do it right, and you start buying vehicles in the future, you should never deal with the DMV unless you own a used car and then that previous owner had registered it. Beyond that, you should not have to deal with them after a point. You just run everything through your dot.
Auntie literally posted this on her page if you want to know where the surety bond is. Or
she did.
What is the website it's on? It's a federal website where you can go look at the list of I think it's on the FMCA.
Yeah. It's on their website. There's a link. It will take you to the fiscal.treasury.gov.
Oh, yeah.
It'll take it to you.
It's the Treasury website. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Where they got the list
ABC,
of all the bond companies.
The alphabet. And they got the states that they're licensed to insure in. Come on. Just call them up. Get on the phone.
So you want a surety bond. It's not hard. Yes, I did. How you think I got my passport? I put all zeros. What are you talking about?
That's how you get the national.
Now y'all asking questions like this, like, yes, me. And I've spoke about this before.
November 24th, 27 minutes in. There you go.
There's not too many surety bonds out there. So it can't be that confusing on which bond to get.
You just read their website. They break down the requirements. And if you did the dot right, it will tell you that bodily injury insurance is not applicable. So, it'll tell you that when you get the dot.
Every single Geico has surety bonds. State Farm has surety bonds. Liberty Mutual has surety bonds. If you have a major insurance company, they have surety bonds. So don't come at this, but no one seems to have the surety bond besides y'all supposedly. Get out of here. How ignorant are you? Call your insurance company and ask them if they got bonds. They're going to tell you they got bonds. Come on. Stop. You're showing your ignorance. Your ignorance is showing. Please cover it. Please.
Take your ignorance and be gone.
Please cover your ignorance. We don't have that here. Ask them the denominations that they have for surety bonds. Say what denominations you got. I'm an insurance agent, and yes, most insurance companies do have surety bonds. Yes, they do. But it's not just surety bonds. They have blanket bonds. So if you have a business and you want to get a bond and cover, an entire lot of bonds, yeah, that's a different type of bond. You have to let them know you want an individual bond for your insurance. That's it. An individual surety bond, not for a business, individual. Some have denominations up to 500,000. My state, the requirements of law are minimum 30, 50, or 100. So it says those are the denominations that you're allowed to get. So you can get 30. You use your naturalization certificate. Meal weighs 11. You use your naturalization certificate in place of birth certificate, and you follow the same process. In terms of recording in terms of recording that, taking ownership of it, and then getting your passport and stuff like that. Non-citizen, parents aren't citizens, all zeros for the social. You do it the same exact way. If you're born outside the U.S., you just use your naturalization certificate or whatever paperwork you got when you first became a citizen in place of a birth certificate. Okay? All right.
And if you read the website, it tells you that you either need to use a birth certificate or a certificate of naturalization to even to get a passport.
Yep.
And
Yep.
the form is
with the
DS11.
To confirm, I called the FMCA. The lady confirmed the type of surety that I needed. Boom. Come on. Come on.
Good job.
No, but this is why I'm like, I just, people are struggling. Yeah, a non-commercial private passenger surety bond is what you need. Some companies will have different names for it, but let them know what you're looking for, and they should be able to help you. That simple.
And the FMCSA is they're actually kind of one of the nice government agencies. Like, they're very helpful. I've called them a couple of times. They're very, very helpful.
I've had people say that. But again, you have to understand, surety bonds are cheaper than regular insurance. So if they can convince you to get regular insurance and charge you $500 a month for it versus paying $30 a month for your bond, they're going to tell you it is not required. That's true, because when you look at your dot number, if you did it right, it will say insurance and liability minimum, and it will say that it's not applicable because you don't need one. It's just smart to have one. Because if they can't stop you and pull you over, they obviously ain't going to have a chance to ask for your license and registration. Exactly. So the surety bond is for your own protection. But is it required to travel? Absolutely not, which is why they say that. And that's also why the lady at the FMCA said that, no, it's not required to have a bond. But the thing is, if you get into an accident and you don't know how to discharge your debt, how are you going to pay for it? But again, they will tell you that you don't need a surety bond because it's an individual private vehicle. That's exactly why I want a surety bond. SR22. Yeah. But that's what they give to people. Again, a lot of times they'll give it to, convicted criminals, right? Convicted criminals, convicts, like that. They give them bonds because they can't get typical insurance, but they still need to. SR22 is a bond, yes. But they still need to drive. So they give it out, and it's cheaper than regular insurance. So they try not to give that to people. But yeah, they'll tell you, you don't need a bond. Nah, I want one. I want it anyways. What
Who are they
options
to
you got?
tell you that
Yeah,
you don't need it?
I'll be like you. I know that you offer it to consumers, so I want that. I want an individual bond. What are the denominations I can get?
And it's a bond, if you know what that means.
Yep. Take it and cash it in.
Ooh. Bond.
Oh, you ain't that you're not going to be able to get that letter, dear. Especially if you apply for citizenship.
Oh yeah, my comments are frozen now. I can't see anything.
Well, it's all right. It's a sign because I got to go anyways. So it was good talking to y'all. Just wanted to give y'all updates and such like that. I will be returning. Like I said, we're gonna hit the ground in February, and then really in March is when we're gonna take off more than anything. So just bear with us. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you're gonna do it. Yeah, as long as you get your passport with no social, and you do that right, it'll take you out the system. So you'll be good that way. Yeah, so that's the one step for those who are naturalized is that you're not going to get a letter that say you're not a citizen because you definitely applied for that, but you can still change your status out of that by getting the proper passport.
The Privacy Act still applies to you, right?
Yes.
It's not. It's universal 5 USC 552A. It applies to you. Everyone.
So yeah, that'll do it. And if you used it to get it already, you got to go back and do it again. But anyways, y'all, good talking to you, and we'll catch y'all later. You got anything else to say, bro?
Nah, I mean, y'all got some lives to listen to. I'm finna listen to the lives again because, you know what I'm saying? Free game. So it's there. Are you gonna take it or not? That's up to you. But thank you for joining us. Caleb, thanks for having me on. It's been fun.
Absolutely, bro. We're going to have to do it again soon. Ciao,
Oh, yeah.
y'all.